رادیو فیلادلفیا سربان.
Assalomu alaykum muhtaram do'stlar. Sarbon dasturi emas, hozir soat 4 bo'ldi Filadelfiyada. Efirda Ímon eshittirishning navbatdagi soni. Yana bir marta assalomu alaykum. Studiyada Bаҳодур Қудратов, Баҳодир Шарафов va Озод Солиев.
Assalomu alaykum aziz yurtdoshlar.
Assalomu alaykum va rahmatullohi va barakatuh.
Biz bilan aloqada biz hozir ikkita davlat o'rtasida okean ortida mehmonimiz aytganimizdek Azhar Al Şarийф Фатво қўмитаси Муфтийси Ислом Абдураҳмон Чалабий biz bilan Qohiradan chiqyaptilar. Bizlar demak dasturimizni e'lon qilganimizdek eng muhim va juda bir dolzarb masala Ribо masalasiga bugun mavzusiga to'xtalmoqchi bizlar. O'ylaymanki, kimda agar anaqa savol bo'lsa, xohlagan tilingizda 215 354 0030 telefonimiz yoki mana Facebookda ham hozir bizni bevosita efirimiz ketyapti. Bu yerda yoki savollaringizni qoldirishlaringiz mumkin. Mana men ko'ryapman birinchi qo'l ko'tarib savol beryapti Irina Вильк.
Hello. Добрый день.
Здравствуйте.
Вы хотели что-то спросить, наверное.
Sure. Imam, it is my honor to be here with you today, and I wanted to ask for your guidance. So before I ask for your guidance, I would like to back up a little bit. I understand that Islam provides rules that protect the family, parents, women, children, encourage respect for families and flourishing of families. A Muslim man is seen as a provider responsible for taking best care of his family and his elders, his wife and his children. So it's from that perspective that I would like to ask my question. Muslim immigrants from Uzbekistan in the greater Philadelphia area number more than 30,000, and even more come from even more are coming from New York, from the New York area, because they see what kind of an oasis their brothers and their sisters have built here in the Philadelphia area. When they come here, they want to be a part of the American dream. They want to work hard, they want to make money, they want to treat their family well, and they want to buy a house. But unlike a nice vacation or a used car, they don't have enough money to buy this house for cash. They have very little choice. It's almost impossible for an average man to buy a house for cash. It requires a mortgage. So being of a Muslim faith, they often wonder what is consistent with the tenets of Islam. And that's where my question lies. If there's a faithful man who wants to get the benefit of being a homeowner, and there's a business called a mortgage bank, which is going to allow this man the benefit of buying a home which he would never have without that business, for a reasonable fee, is that consistent or inconsistent with the tenets of Islam?
Yes. In the beginning, I want to say Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah Muhammadin sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallama. That's honor to be with you, everyone here, you and everyone here. And your question is really good and really important. and we want to know, we want to explain this for everyone. Maybe you, as I know you, I think you work at this field, and you will be really useful for us to let us understand about all situations. And also, we want to make whole Muslims in the world, especially in Philadelphia and everyone like this. We want to let them understand what they can do, what the correct vision about in Islam about this thing. And it's a really important thing. They came to America and they want to live as a American dream. So my talking, my dialogue today, I want to talk about two things actually. So the first point, it's everyone should understand, no any problem in Islam. If you want to work hard, and if you want to get money, if you want to be rich, no problem. And also, you be really good to your country when you live at it. Because this is mission that God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, make it us in the earth to make the lands around us really good places. So this is number one. Number two, you said to me, they are most of people, they cannot find enough money to buy the houses by cash. So what's the solution of this? So this is my question also for you. And we want what the choice front of those kind of people. And the important thing today, I think this is first time to make a dialogue between the companies or bank and us to know about our vision and what our problems. You can help us, please, to solve these issues, and we can make it easy for you and for us at the same time. Correct?
Correct.
This is great. This is great. So you should know something in Islam. You cannot, or anyone, we cannot make, in general, Islam order us to be really fair with others, with ourselves, and with others as well. So from this vision, Islam and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala order us to be really to care when we take money and we spend money. So we should know our conditions to make this selling operation correct from Islam visions. Okay? So we have some conditions. First condition, the bank, this is number one, the bank should own the house. Okay? You will say to me, already the owner of the house own it. What will happen after this? No, in our rules, you cannot, or any person, anyone can sell something, he cannot own it. Okay, so this is number one. This is first condition number one. The bank should own the house, really own the house as a reality. Okay, that means the owner, the real owner of the house, can make a contract between him and the bank, a separate contract, and in this case, the bank owns the house. Then the second case, the second condition, the bank, he can buy again the house for the customer, Muslim customer, with a separate contract. Why? Because I told you we have rule, no one in Islam can sell something he didn't own it. So in this case, only, it's really simple things you can do to make the operation halal, allowed. Okay? So this is first thing. Again, the bank should make a separate contract from him to from the owner to the bank. Then the bank make a separate contract also from him to the customer. Number three, the condition number three, the payment, the customer pay it for the bank. And I know maybe this is difficult for the bank, but this is how I can say, this is necessary to everyone knows about it. We need the condition number 3 about the payments. The payment, for example, I want to make it easy. If I bought a house from you and everything is good, but the payment, you said to me, you will pay every 3 months $100, for example. But I became late in my payment time, so the bank say to me, no, you should pay more, maybe $105, because this is kind of punishment because you're late. This $5, this is not allowed in our rules in Sharia law. Why? Because we believe already the person he didn't find the money from the beginning to buy a cash, because already he cannot do this. How I can make a load and stress for him? But I can for the bank also can take anything he want to be safe in the safe side, from to own his money again. No problem about this. So this is 3 conditions. It's really easy if we try to apply it with the Muslims. It will be really great. Number 4, yeah.
The problem
number 4 only.
Go ahead.
So go ahead, please. Yes. Yeah.
The American banking system is not geared towards that at all. So the bank is not interested in owning the house. And the banks that do own houses, for instance, they've already taken them away from other people who never paid. They want to get rid of them anyway. So the houses are owned by individual people. And the bank is giving a product. They're giving a mortgage. And they're charging a fee for giving a mortgage. They are not the owner of the house. And even if they were the owner of the house, let's say the bank took away the house from somebody who did not pay for 10 years. And they said, listen, you cannot pay, give us back the house. And they gave the house back. They still want to sell it now. They do not, forever, and somebody has to take a mortgage in order to buy it. So that's a different instrument. But they are selling something. It's not that they're lending money. They're selling a product without which this person would not be able to buy a house. But they never purchase the house and then give it to a person. That's not how the entire system works. And that's where the problem comes in. Where some people say you can and some people say you cannot. In my understanding, Islam, and I'm by no means anywhere near an expert or even understand it very well, but I think it's the giving of money for interest that is forbidden. Like to lend somebody money and to charge them exorbitant a lot of interest and take advantage of them. But if you're giving them a product which allows them to buy something that they could not otherwise in their wildest dreams own, and the whole system is based on that. So the way the system is based, and the British system is the same way, is the person purchases the house. They are the undisputed owner of the house, except that there is that product and what it costs, that amount is also secured by the house, and therefore is on the house until it's paid off completely. This is how the system works here in the United States and also in Great Britain. But there are laws against charging people outrageous interest in American law and charging them. There is a cost to getting a mortgage, and a mortgage is a product in my mind, not a lending of money for interest. One of the reasons it's a product is because it is secured by the actual real estate. And if you do not pay, at some point, the bank can come to you and say, hey, you're not paying, and then they take it. But they don't own it outright to begin with, and they're not interested in purchasing it to begin with. They're interested in giving you the opportunity to purchase it. And that's where it's a dilemma.
Okay.
I can't make a bank buy a house and give it to somebody. It's not. I know individual people who have money, who have given mortgages, and to the best of my ability, I have written mortgages that I did some research and I think are halal, based on all the fatwas and things that I have read, but I'm not an expert by any means. I am an expert in law, and I am an expert in American law, but certainly, but those are few and far between, the rich individuals who actually help people buy stuff. And there's one or two of them, and the houses you can purchase with that kind of money are little tiny things, and not too many people want them.
Okay, so you said this is a system, and I think today we meet together today to try to find a solution for the system.
Yes, sir.
To make it good for us and you.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not good in economy actually, but I think you are, mashallah. You are. This is your job, and you are great at this. So we need now your help. How we can apply our conditions with your system also, and we cannot. We want get away from haram and not allow things in our Islam and our Sharia law. This is I want to say.
I don't know. The only thing I can say is that people who are trading with each other, one person is, getting a house and buying a product that will help him to get the house. I think it's an actual and paying money for getting that product, in my mind, is a trade, not taking advantage of a person. And the cost of it, if it's not a lot, if it's not too much, if it's reasonable and it's paid over time, I don't know that the spirit of Islam should, because it's in the blood, the trade, the purchase, the sale, right? This is what people do with each other. And this seems...
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah.
No, fine. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Может быть, пару слов уже пора сказать, перевести, что тут у нас.
Давайте мысль закончим, потом...
Окей, я надеюсь, что вы следите за этим. Excuse me, go ahead.
No problem. Just I wanna just my opinion. We are here to find a solution for this. Yeah, you can hear our vision, and we try to work at this, because I'm gonna tell you, we have some things in our Sharia law we cannot pass it. Yes, I'm a religious guy. I'm a sheikh, as a mufti, like this, but I cannot change anything at my religion. So this is, so we have rules, and I will try to some flexibility at some things. I have a permission to like flexibility, and I want to tell you and tell our people here to us right now. We know right now the system in the bank, not only in America, but actually, unfortunately, in the most in the world, they don't care about these rules. But we're talking about if someone have to be in this case. For example, he need the home, he need the house, and he cannot get any company else help him to get the home, to get the house with a halal way. So in this case, he can come and he can give us his situation, all of his situation, and we can look to him and we can see this is necessary case for him or no. By the way, we should know something important. These conditions, all of it, it's really important from everyone understand it and to know the difference between halal and haram, allow and not allow list element like this. But if we imagine if someone already he is in really bad situation and he cannot find any solution, in this case our Sharia law said to us, if someone has a big problem like this, and he already live in the street and he cannot pay rent for the house, or he can rent but it will make his life so difficult life. For example, I'm not talking about a car, I'm talking about something is necessary for the person to live, like he cannot get food, he cannot be safe, something like this. So in this case, we can say to him, okay, in your case only, you can take an instrument like this from the bank, and we say to him, only you are allowed to do this, not anyone else. But majority of Muslims, we have rules, and everyone he should search about the good resource. I mean, halal resource, allow resource. So we want to be also, I want to say maybe fair, and every case has a different situation, and we try to look only at every case as a separate case. We study this case and we can say to him, okay, you can allow for you to go to the bank, or no, not allow you. This is not necessary case for you to go to the bank. So this is, I want to say, yes, we have some flexibility in some cases, but in majority, no, this is not in our hands. And also now I found that it's really good, amazing chance today for you to try to give us as a Muslim community get some help from you to try to make your system has some edits. I mean, for example, I'm not, maybe you cannot do this 100%, but you can maybe edit it edit the situations, maybe 80%, maybe 70%. So this will be really amazing. So I think I want to say again, it will be really good thing if you give us some help of this. And thank you for giving me the chance.
Thank you very much. And I think I have a lot of contacts in the mortgage banking community, and maybe they can show a little more flexibility as well. Only, to understand better the communities that they're dealing with, and maybe there is some path. The problem that we come across is that in the United States, it is usually very common to own a house. And so the people who rent, they're not such good neighborhoods, they're not such convenient and comfortable places as much as when you own a home. So everybody's really looking forward.
Sorry, I'm sorry for cutting you, but you're talking about necessary cases?
I am talking that in order to have your family, give your family the best to flourish and to flower and to go to the best places and schools and be safe. It is probably necessary to buy a home rather than to rent, with very few exceptions in center city in high rises. Every other rental is not great, not perfect, not that safe. They are on a lower level than ownership.
Okay, I want to explain something important. What our vision about necessary thing? Because maybe someone say, I want a house near from my schools of my kids, or a school of my kids. So this is necessary for me. No, we have rules of this. By the way, I want to tell everyone, our Islam did not tell any topic without talking about it. He gives us a solution for everyone, for everything. And he gave us also, I want to say, maybe rules telling us what the necessary thing in the life. He said, Islam said to us, necessary thing for the life, the something is have you damages or hurt you in your body, in yourself, as a maybe make you feel really, really bad. Also makes you lose losing in the money, also damages in your kids, and maybe in your mind also. So in this case, I'm gonna give some example only. I have one before. He asked me a question about this situation. She was a girl, and she is a Muslim also. She is alone in her life, no any relatives around her, and she working as a delivery by the car, and she lives at a place, not crowded place, and she need a car so much. It's really necessary for her, because if she didn't work, she cannot get food, she cannot eat, she cannot pay the rent. So she tried to search as the resource, Islamic resource, good for her to take this installment one. So she did her best, but she cannot find. If she lost her car, and she cannot get another one, I want to say she will be already a lot of damages. She cannot get food. She will be really difficult life. So in this case, we can say to her, Islam also said to us, you can go to the bank and take a car from the bank with haram way. I want to say haram. This is not allowed. Mm-hmm. But in this case only, we can say, yes, it's okay for only some special cases, not everyone. So, by the way, I want every Muslim now and listen to us. We should know the difference between the main rule for us about riba and about you can take good installments, and also we have some exceptions. But these exceptions, not for everyone. I want to be honest also, not for everyone. We have to really be really carefully with this kind of cases. So I think this is, I want to say every case we can search about everyone exactly what we can do for him. But this is not, I want to say for everyone, also every Muslim hear us. Allah said in Surah At-Talaq, وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا وَيَرْزُقْهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ. Means the God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to us, if you be really carefully, you cannot take anything not allowed for you. This is not allowed money or not allowed thing for you. Maybe we know that's difficult, but the God will be, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will love you more, and you should trust Allah will help you more. And also in the same case,
we have a very similar situation that I come across actually very often. We have a lot of truck drivers in the community, and they usually have wives and maybe 4 or 5 children, and they're small children. And so they have to leave for a week or 2 weeks or sometimes a month and drive the truck. And the wife is at home with the children. So they are very concerned that they are in the best of neighborhoods, the safest neighborhoods, a secure house and a good school that the kids can go to so that the children are safe and taken care of, and the wife is safe, and oftentimes the wives do not drive either, so they cannot go, unless they walk. So they should be in the best neighborhood, in the calmest, safest neighborhood where they are. And this is where the concern comes from the men who are away and they're by the phone and they don't want to hear something bad happen on the other end. They want everybody to be good. They want trees in the backyard and the little swing and the children to be safe.
Yeah, this is good, but
I get this very often.
Yeah, I get really important. You get the point you said, but I want to say to everyone, yes, this is not in whole cases. We need to study every case as a separate case. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
Understood.
Thank you.
Озод?
Да. Вопросов нет больше, Ирина?
Это он, в общем-то, исчерпывающе ответил на существующий вопрос. То есть эта система, которая у нас здесь, она как бы другая, чем та система, которую предполагает. Но, естественно, если рассматривать каждый кейс, каждую ситуацию по-своему и объяснять ее, то в этом смысле как бы можно эти вопросы, я так понимаю, решать.
Понятно. Так, хорошо, Ирина, вы будьте с нами на линии по-любому, потому что могут быть вопросы к вам еще, потому что вы как специалист нам будете нужны.
Пожалуйста, с удовольствием.
Да, теперь давайте я вкратце расскажу, что здесь произошло, потому что наши гости говорили по-английски. Я все не буду переводить, потому что у меня тоже много вопросов к исламу на самом деле. Я бы хотел у него несколько вопросов спросить принципиально. Вот то, что они говорили сейчас, вот Ирина, как специалист, она задала вопрос по поводу моргиджа. Мы знаем, что у нас очень много соотечественников здесь, мусульман. По мусульманским законам у нас нельзя вот какие-то там кредиты взять с интересом, интерес на интерес, еще вот тем более. Вот это все, она вопросы эти задавала, и ислам отвечал. В принципе, Баҳодир, мы можем это все выставить на страничке Facebook Сарбон, правильно?
Да, она сейчас идет.
Кому интересно, они могут услышать полностью версию и для себя найти какие-то там, скажем, необходимые и нужные советы и информацию. И теперь, что касается, давайте мы сейчас подключимся к исламу, я ему вопросы задам.
Я извиняюсь, можете включить свой звук на своем телефоне, потому что он...
Хорошо.
Вот так.
А здесь получается эхо.
Да. Попробуйте.
Хорошо.
Брат Ислам.
Нет, надо выключить.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. I want to ask you a couple questions, brother. I know you answered
Sure.
a lot of questions. You're tired maybe, but I really apologize for that. I just want to ask you, could you please explain to us what riba is for our whoever is listening to us, right now? Just explain what's riba in Islam in a couple words, please.
Yeah, okay, we can, this is a good question and important to everyone understand about riba. And I'm gonna give some basics and simple things about riba. And from examples, it will be clear for everyone. For example, if someone, I said to you, brother Ozod, I need the money this month, and I will give you it again next month, and please give me $100 because I need it. So you will say, okay, I can take it, I can give it for you, but you can give it me again $100 plus $5, because you will say to yourself, if I make this $100 in my work, I will earn this $5. But in this case, this is $5. This is haram and riba. Why? Because in Islam, you cannot be unfair with the people. You know, this kind of people, he has to get money from others. He already needs money. So how I can use him, how I can be not fair with him, and I ask him more than my rights. This is the first type of riba. Second type of riba, we call it riba al-nasi'ah. What's the meaning of this kind of riba? Because we have two types of riba. Riba al-nasi'ah, the second one, we said, I'm going to give also an example. If I said, you know, this glasses, I want to buy this glasses from you. And you said, okay, that's really, it's really expensive to buy it as a cash. Okay, I said, okay, I can buy it or take it by an installment, but you can give me every month payment, for example, $5 every month. I said, okay. And he said to me, but if you be late at the payment, I can increase $5 more at yours because you be late for me. In this case also, we call it, this is haram because this is riba as well. I give you, this is already the selling operation we did. Why you have to increase more and more? So this, because this is unfair. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, dirham riba, only one riba, for example, only $1 riba, that's worse than one person make a relationship with his mother. This is more worse. This is more bad. That's really bad in Islam. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, وَأَحَلَّ اللَّهُ الْبَيْعَ وَحَرَّمَ الرِّبَى. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make the selling, it's halal, it's allowed, and riba, this kinds of things, it's haram also. And the Jew, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said this, the Jew said, why it's the same? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't reply to them, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only said in the Quran, وَأَحَلَّ اللَّهُ الْبَيْعَ وَحَرَّمَ الرِّبَى, means Allah make bay', selling is halal, and riba is haram. And we are Muslims, and we believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if He ordered us with anything, this is better for everyone. Maybe we don't know what exactly, but we believe this maybe now, but inshallah we can know. And at the end, may Allah, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered us with anything, we have obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Thank you.
I hope it's be clear.
Thank you, brother. Yes, it is. I have another question in that category.
Sure.
You know, like,
Sure.
could you please explain to me what's riba in the translation, exact translation to English? The word riba.
I'm gonna tell you about it by totally meaning. Riba in Arabic language mean increase. Okay, increase. This is we call it in Arabic language raba al-zar', means raba al-zar'. What the meaning of raba al-zar'? The plants grow up. Okay.
Okay.
So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala use this word to give us a close meaning for this operation. He won't tell us riba means the money increasing. Okay, so this is exactly a majority of this word translation. So any increasement come from at the money without selling, this will be not allowed. This is totally, majority of the translation of this word.
Good, thank you. Now, now example. All right. So, Brother Bahadur wants $100 from me, for instance, right? So, if I give him $100 without any interest, okay? How do you explain this? What's the benefit for me and what's the benefit for him?
You mean what useful for you?
Okay. You just said that if somebody gives to another person $100, he shouldn't take any interest, right?
Sure.
Okay. What's the benefit for the one who's giving the money, and what's the benefit for one who's receiving the money?
Well, the one who's receiving the money is actually getting the money. What's the benefit for the giver?
Okay. No, I mean Islamic way, like is it gonna count like some kind of good deed or what?
Yeah, I get it. Yes, this is really important and good question. I'm gonna tell you something. We believe our life not only as we live it only and we will die and nothing. No, we believe as a Muslims we will die, and it's die only. This is start of the real life. Real life, inshallah, with a paradise, with a heaven, inshallah, in heaven, in a paradise. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he said to us something like this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to you, if you give anyone your money like this, and you cannot take any increasement above your money, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it like you every day, like you pay a charity.
Okay.
Every day.
That's important.
For example, if you give me $100 for 1 month, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you reward as giving every day a charity $100.
Right.
But only you give to me $100 one time, but every day Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you reward as a charity every day as $100. So yes, you cannot get it benefit from it in our life now, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you a lot of reward for this. But I'm going to tell you something, brother. You can get a lot of reward also in the life. Do you know how? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to us in the Quran, يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وذروا ما بقي من الربا إن كنتم مؤمنين فإن لم تفعلوا فأذنوا بحرب من الله ورسوله. What's the meaning of this? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here ordered us, you cannot, no one can take any riba, any money more than his rights, because if someone doing this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make him as an enemy. He will be the enemy of Allah, and Allah war him. So this is really, really dangerous. So a lot of people lost a lot of good things in their lives by doing this riba. Actually, I know many people, they came and asked me, and they said, I took this riba, and after I took it, I found everything in my life changed, it to become bad, blah blah, like this. And Allah subhanahu, I say yes, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said this for us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us be really carefully to take anything from this. This is number one. Number two, if someone give his brother in Islam, or brother in humanity, like my neighbor, yes, he is not Muslim, but he is my neighbor, my friend, like this, and he is a good guy. I know he is a good guy, and he asked me $100, $200, like this, and he said to me, I need it. So I will be a really bad person if I say to him, I will not be good with you, and you have to reply and you have to give me again the money with increasement. So if I be more and more increasement, that will destroy the relations between the people. We need to be together, very good. The person took the money from me. He will feel I'm using him, so he will not be good with me anymore. But if he feel I'm like his brother and I do this only for Allah, for the God, and I'm trying to do my best to let him out from the bad situations, so the relations between the people will be more good. So this is vision also from Islam. We need to be like this with each other. Allah, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "Al-mu'minu lil-mu'mini kal-bunyan yashuddu ba'duhu ba'dan." We are like this together. We try to save our brothers from the bad situations, not use them.
Okay.
So this is vision of Islam also.
Yes. Okay, brother. Last question for you for now. Did you ever give somebody? Did you ever lend somebody money and he didn't give you back?
Actually, sure. Yes.
How do you comment that situation?
I told you we have two ways to do this. We have two ways actually. I mean, I want to talk about this with 2 points. First point, in Islam also, and this is clear, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us at the tallest, the tallest verse in the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talked about if someone took anything from you, you should make a paper, write everything and at this. And you have to take 2 witnesses they believe. Yes, for example, Islam took money from Ozod at date number 23 of March.
Make a contract.
Make a contract.
Every
details it should write it.
I believe you're talking about Al-Baqarah 285.
Exactly, brother. Exactly. Okay. This is the tallest verse in the Quran.
Longest.
You know, the longest one in the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talked about this point. If someone took a money from you, what the correct situation, what the correct deed you will do. Yes, you cannot take money over from him, but you should be in the safe side. How would be safe side? You make a contract with him, and you can 2 witnesses. They believe you are this person took a money from you, and in the date, you can write the date, you can write every details in this contract. In this case, you be in the safe side. You can go to the court and the government. This is the mission of the government right now. The government it can take the money from him or give you the money from her own money, and he can give him some kind of punishment also. And by this, it will protect all the people from bad people like this, and also protect you to do something haram, not allowed to take riba from this person. So in Islam, we have a balance. Yes, you can take, you can be in the safe side, and also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to you, if you do like this, you will take a lot of reward, inshallah.
Thank you very much.
I hope to be clear.
Thank you very much for the help with the explanation of all these points. We want to thank you, Bahadir, two Bahadirs. Want to thank you, and also Irina. I believe we're going to be in the close future. We're going to be talking again about other topics, inshallah. And I believe that you're going to be our guest again. Thank you very much, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, I'm really happy and really honored to be with everyone today, and that's really good a chance to let our brothers and sisters know about anything in Islam. This is alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make me here to help the people. That's a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and be honored also to be with everyone here. Jazakumullahu khairan.
Thank you very much, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much, and I'm going to go do my own research as to how to bring people together and make things good for everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ирина, thank you. Спасибо тебе.
Thank you, Озод.
Вам тоже спасибо. Да, спасибо.
Thank you.